tower's talking to him.
Okay, yeah. We had to reach out to that aircraft because initially they weren't talking to us, and we were trying to figure out what to do, but I couldn't get a hold of the TRACON or the approach controller.
Okay, well, no sweat. I did get him in sight before I smacked him.
It's only 7:30 a.m. and things are already getting spicy at AC.
All right, good morning, everybody. Today, I'm taking the beloved Mooney Ovation 3 M20R over the Continental Divide to the destination of Yampa Valley, Colorado. So, I'll do a more in-depth video on this aircraft because it's probably one of the most remarkable and efficient naturally aspirated airplanes that I've ever had the privilege of flying. This is a 2005 M20R This also has some really nice attributes that make it far superior to a lot of other aircraft in the general realm. This obviously has G1000s, full autopilot. This also has, you see that metal bar right across the leading edge of the wing, has icing system, TICAS icing system, so, or known as icing protection. It's a lifesaver, especially when you get in some really, really nasty icing conditions. It'll save your butt. This also has the Teledyne Continental IO550, these massive 3-blade props. This motor with the STC is 310 horsepower, which is, the best way to put it is it'll put you in your seat on takeoff. So she's quick. And I'll do a much more in-depth video. Today was just kind of this little cross-country video showcasing this plane and how remarkable it is. This is a solid 185 knot cruiser. She'll go even faster when you want her to. Also at a higher burn rate, but my favorite part about this is the efficiency. At a good 11 to 12,000 foot altitude, at 65% throttle, 170 knots, 165 knots, I'm doing 12.3 gallons per hour. I don't know really any other family hauler that'll do that. That's insane to me. So that's one thing to consider about Moonies, and I guess I have a really high admiration for Moonies. I love Bonanzas. I love Cessnas, I love Pipers. I'm just kind of a Mooney guy. There's nothing, I don't find anything's better or worse. I love all airplanes, but when it comes to pure efficiency, the M20R Ovation is, well, there's not much that compares. And we won't even get into the nautical mile range of this aircraft when it's just me, full tanks of gas, and, you know, 55% throttle. I'll show you. We'll go in more depth, but enough of me yapping. We got to get over these mountains and get to our destination, and I will promise I will do a video really showcasing this aircraft and why I love it next time. So,
sorry, Bravo, crew check 1145.
Crew check 1145, taxi Bravo 3.
Bravo 3 to the ramp, crew check 1145. Thanks.
Ground ops 40.
Go ahead.
Hi, ma'am, you can show Golf clear, Alpha clear Golf. Can we get clearance back into the terminal ramp?
Alpha 40 and company, proceed Alpha cross runway 3.
Proceed Alpha cross runway 3, ops 40 and company.
Metro ground, Skyhawk 25 Charlie Whiskies, up 30 right on Bravo, requesting taxi back to McAir South.
25 Charlie Whiskey, Metro ground, taxi Bravo, Bravo 3.
Bravo, Bravo 3, 25 Charlie Whiskey.
Number 11 Delta, are you still on?
I am.
Number 11 Delta, when you were turning on the final and you were still talking to the approach controller, did they give you traffic on the VFR that was flying out there, and did you get him in sight?
They gave me traffic on him. I didn't have him in sight until I was talking to you, and they told me that you were talking to him.
Roger, I'll have to talk to them about that then. Thank you.
Yeah, they said, well, actually what the controller said was, I think that Tower's talking to him.
Okay, yeah. We had to reach out to the aircraft because initially they weren't talking to us, and we were trying to figure out what to do, but I couldn't get a hold of the TRACON or the approach controller.
Okay, well, no sweat. I did get him in sight before I smacked him.
You don't hear that often before I smacked him. I just find that funny. It's only 7:30 a.m. and things are already getting spicy at KBJC.
8, altimeter tree 027. Visual approaching use, landing and departing, runway 30 right in, 30 left. Hazardous weather information for portions of Colorado and the surrounding areas are available on flight service frequencies. Notice airmen, use caution for hot air balloons approximately 7 miles north of Metro Airport, altitude unknown. Use caution for simultaneous operations on closely spaced parallel runways. Advise on initial contact information, hotel. Metro Airport information hotel, time 1347 Zulu, wind 340 at 6, visibility 10,000 scattered, ceiling 20,000 broken, temperature 22, check density altitude, dew point 8, altimeter 3027. Visual approaching use, landing and departing, runway 30 right in, 30 left. Hazardous weather information for portions of Colorado and the surrounding area.
Alright, so I'm just going to preload my frequencies, and so everything's automatically in and ready to go, so there's one less thing to worry about. Alright, everything's in the green. Oil temp is good, oil pressure is good, we got fuel both left and right tank. In the up configuration. Actuator panel test here, everything is good, all lights are coming on. This does have speed brakes. They're absolutely incredible, and I'll give you a demonstration in the air of how they work. They really make this aircraft down possible because it's just so slippery.
Metro Ground, Malibu 589 Echoes on runway 3 and Alpha, taxi to the East Keys.
Malibu 589 Echo, Metro Ground, taxi Alpha Romeo 3.
Alpha Romeo 3, 89 Echo.
Metro Ground, Mooney 67 Golf X-Ray with information hotel at Signature FBO requesting a departure VFR to the west.
Mooney 67 Golf X-Ray Metro Ground, taxi runway 30 right via Alpha.
30 right via Alpha, Mooney 67 Golf X-Ray.
Romeo.
Alright, we're going to do a quick engine run up, go through all the systems on this real quick, and then we'll get out of here.
236 Echo Alpha, out of the Alpha 7 run up, going back to AVEX.
236 Echo Alpha Metro Ground, taxi Alpha Romeo 6.
Alright, we're going to bring her up to 2,000 RPM.
And Metro Ground, system 5178 Sierra Alpha 4, Rocky Mountain Flight School.
Air 5178 Sierra Metro Ground, taxi Alpha Romeo 5.
Romeo 5 to the ramp for you, 72.
Mag is good. This is 50 RPM drop. And right mag is good with the drop. We're going to cycle the prop once, slowly.
Metro Ground, Skyhawk 549 November Delta
pressure
is clear of runway 30 right
temp.
on runway 3. Going
Oil pressure is all good. Manifold pressure is reading.
Sorry, who's the last one?
549 November Delta.
Positive charge on the battery.
Right on
Battery
runway 3,
1.
McCarran North.
549 North.
And we got
Metro
positive
Ground, wait on the skyline
volts on battery
and
2.
then taxi behind them, Bravo 3, Bravo 1.
Following the skyline to our left, Bravo 3, Bravo 1, 549 November Delta. Runway 30 right, north turn approved, 79 Foxtrot, 1 mile north.
Alright, switch flaps to takeoff.
Metro Tower, Mooney 67 Golf X-Ray, holding short of 30 right on Alpha 1, request departure to the west.
Mooney 67 Golf X-Ray, Metro Tower, roger. Number 75 Foxtrot, change runway 30 left, we'll call your side stop, contact tower 123.905.
Change 30 left, you got side step band, 2395, 75, Foxtrot.
Mooney 67 Golf X-Ray, Metro Tower, runway 30 right, cleared for takeoff, reaching 7,000, westbound approved.
30 right, cleared for takeoff, westbound, heading approved, Mooney 67 Golf X-Ray.
Metro Tower, Aztec 14012 is number 1 and 30 right for northwest VFR.
Sorry, that was 14012. Ready, 30 right?
Affirmative.
Roger, stand by 1 second. Number 14012, Metro Tower, runway 30 right. Line up and wait, traffic 6 mile final, Skyhawk, and traffic crossing downfield.
Line up and wait, 30 right, Aztec 14012.
Metro Tower, Skyline 1230, Bravo, number 130 right, northbound.
1230, Bravo, Metro Tower, roger.
Traffic, 11 o'clock, same altitude, less than 1 mile.
Hey, Metro Tower, Cessna 562 Alpha Bravo is outside of lights.
Traffic, 11 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
We'll continue inbound 562 Alpha Bravo.
Number 756 Tango Kilo, Metro Tower, cross runway 30 right, on number 3, traffic holding position.
Cross 30 right, on number 3, 6 Tango Kilo.
Alright, everything's looking good. Takeoff. We're going to climb out at 110 knots to 120 based on what she's doing. I got a Cessna right in front of me that I'm catching up to pretty quick. Yeah, I'm catching up to really quick. I think that's the biggest thing you got to consider with these Moonies is everything just happens a little bit faster.
Metro Tower, good morning. Cessna 75775 is 10 to the southeast with information. Hotel in the clinical stop.
Number 14012, Metro Tower, runway 30 right, cleared for takeoff, and right turn northwest of Bruce.
30 right, cleared for takeoff.
Continue my climb out of here so I avoid
6012.
Number 562 off Bravo, Metro Tower, runway 30 right, clear to land, traffic on the roll.
30 right, clear to land 562 Alpha Bravo.
Number 5, section 75775, Metro Tower, roger. Proceed for a 5 mile straight in 30 right.
We'll secure a 5 mile straight in for 30 right, 75775.
Alright, so right now we're doing 1,300 feet a minute climb rate. 2,600.
Bravo, traffic ahead and to left during the south.
600 RPM. Fuel flow is a little high right now just because I'm in climb out. 22.1 gallons per hour, but once we get trimmed down and cleaned up, she gets really efficient.
No delay, runway 30 right, cleared for takeoff.
She climbs like a homesick angel, I'll tell you that right now. 310 horse really makes a difference. Things looking good. Oil temp is good. Pressure's good. I'm going to start backing off on the mixture here. Going to bring these bars up. And then once we get into a cruise flight, we're going to go to peak of lean, or lean of peak, sorry. Cylinder head temps are looking good. We are climbing through 8,000 feet now. Still doing well over 1,000 feet a minute.
Metro Tower, Skyhawk 5138 Romeo, lining up at 30 right, ready for a westbound departure.
Sir, 5138 Romeo, Metro Tower, hold short of right, 30 right, landing traffic.
Hold short of right, 30 right, 5138 Romeo.
Alright, we're doing 12.9 gallons per hour. Up to our first section of mountains, as you would say. Beautiful day, not too many bumps yet. We got a nice little cloud layer ahead here. Alright, so we are exactly 19 minutes out from our destination, which is, fire is KHDN, which is Yampa Valley, Colorado. Now, one thing that's fascinating with, airplanes in general, just efficiency and whatnot, actually this from my location in Boulder, Broomfield, Colorado is about a 4.5, 5 hour drive, give or take. The airplane, it's a 33-minute flight. So the commute time is a lot shorter in this compared to driving. And obviously the fuel burn is higher and overall costs are higher. But just from a time saving, it's pretty amazing what a straight line, you know, at 170 some knots. Right now I got a 14 knot headwind. We're doing ground speed at 166. I pulled back about 65% throttle and doing right about 12.8 to 13 gallons per hour, which is pretty good. You know, we're always fighting the headwinds. Well, I mean, west this time of year, but coming home I'll have a pretty decent tailwind, so it's absolutely beautiful up here, obviously. Mountains rarely disappoint. We're at altitude of 12,780 feet right now. This aircraft does have oxygen, all 4 occupants. You know, the canela, I always say that wrong. They're not comfortable, but they're good if you want to climb up really high. The ceiling of this aircraft's about 20 to 21,000 feet, give or take. There's guys that have gone higher, but, you know, Mooney states 20 to 21. So, and then, like I said, I'll do a much more in-depth video on this aircraft because this, in my opinion, one of the most efficient, naturally aspirated 4-passenger cross-country machines out there. If you didn't catch it at the beginning, this is a 2005 Mooney M20R Ovation 3 with the 310 horsepower IO 550, so it's fuel injected, and it's just a superb aircraft. It's as what we in the family call it, it's a mini TBM, which Mooney does have some ties to TBM if you look back at its history. Pretty fascinating stuff. They built a phenomenal airplane, and well, we'll catch this landing coming in here, and that's it for this cross-country flight to Yampa Valley, Colorado, and if you're wondering what some of these are on these readings right here, right now we got true airspeed, indicates 143, true is 177 knots, we got a 14 knot, essentially headwind just off the left side, we're at 12,660, my descending, I'm kind of in cruise level flight right now. These are all your comms, if you're ever wondering about G1000. I'm a steam gauge guy, you've seen some of the stuff I fly, it's very questionable, LOL. But from a G1000 standpoint, these are, you couldn't get more pilot friendly with this stuff. Manifold pressure, RPM, oil temperature, oil pressure. This is my fuel flow right now. I'm right on the bar right now, a little rich. I could actually bring it back. And you'll see this kind of descend as I bring it back. So these are my exhaust gas temperatures. I try to be nice to the engine. Cylinder head temperature. Voltage output, how much we're charging, a fuel calculator, we got 57 gallons. This is 4 hours, nautical mile range right now, my burn rate is 700, and a rudder and elevator trim right now, and then I also go back out of here. And then we got the whole other realm of insane, you know, like I said, this is like peeling back an onion of information, so, and I'm still learning this every day. Absolutely fascinating, so we'll go more in depth than that in another video.
Yampa Valley, Mooney 67 Golf X-ray, 12 miles to the east, westbound, coming in for a landing for runway 8, Yampa Valley.
67 Golf X-ray, hey Unicom, I have no other reported traffic on Unicom. 10110 at 08, altimeter 3042.
Check gear.
Alright, landing gear down.
Check gear.
Pumps, gas is on, undercarriage gear is down and verified. Mixture is set, prop is full forward. And do 100 base. 90 final, and then we'll level off about 80 and bleed the airspeed off. Biggest thing on these is you don't really flare a Mooney. You land it kind of flat. You let the plane fly. Prop clearance on these is not much, and the tail clearance is not a lot. So you can't really pull these off like a Cessna and just flare them. You got to really kind of, the profile is a very flat profile.
Yampa Valley, Mooney 67 Golf X-ray, final for runway 10, full stop, Yampa Valley.
Alright, speed brakes are on. Just gonna slow down. More gumps check. Gas is on. Undercarriage is mixture set. Prop is full. Speed brakes coming off. Speed brakes coming on, hold it. Hopefully not the airspeed so I don't really heat up the brakes too bad. Less wear. Yampa Valley, Mooney 67 Golf X-ray, just forewarned, there's about 4 coyotes on the runway just ahead of Alpha 4.
Just confirming coyotes.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 crossing north to south across the runway. I can't tell if there's any more. And like I said, it's coming up to Alpha 3 that they were crossing over on.
Roger that, sir. Thank you.
7. That's 140.
What are you doing there, Ray?
Okay, we got 2.
And if you put
4, 6,
and you put those
7.
closest to the seat, it'll put my CG a little bit more forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so can I step on this?
Oh yeah, of course you can.